As the star pitch and wash, we shot a dart with the strongest part of a tongue. To make a difference, or to make a pot of gold for a leprechaun. Wow. Upsy daisy talk is what would grow and where you're buried, dog. I used to shovel till my barker, then I had to sit with what that doctor who was Asian, and he'd squint. Then I'd save my bits and it'd split like rays when the temp would have been the tip. To tempt this again, this attempt that I said, because then I'd do a high wire event and you could have pulled that net. You could have pulled the code so you couldn't see the show. And you'd go out to ask Tom, Dick, or Bob. Flurry talk, more cold and more. These Eskimos with more layers of coat because I said so, bro. This is when the satellite would get back and refuel type shit like cell was closed. So I said, dog, a whisper a song till you would have woke and been like I was in a nightmare, then a dream it become at the end. When I said some shit, no comment that shit. Then it would have been cement for the kitty to get wet. Yes, deposit time. But more, there's a dinosaurs that walk when these words were tossed around. So y'all get bowls full till you're full, bro. Philly guitar, pure now. 24, even more. Shit, there's something out of that alien saucer. Somehow I thought this doesn't belong to him, the knowledge and wit and wisdom that he holds. Wreath and whip on your big, but it ain't a whip, dog. It's more like a stick or a twig. I used to attach the big, and then I would have said some atonement from soul to make every bitch weep in the front row, cause the second couldn't quite hear me. The first was too loud. Too flawed, man. Another one of this flower pig. Have to be 6 feet tall. Don't touch it, dog. You need more room to grow. Y'all would have thought a metaphor and been way off, because I love flowers that much stuff. I hit box with the fist that Mario got, his glove. Oh my god, I messed up. Let's stop and then we could have scrubbed. With any type of brush we would have bought at Mako and paid too much. We should have went the wall down the road and y'all would roll down your window for more of my flow if it came from the car right next door, bro. It doesn't take a start, no. But it takes a spark for us to be gone. If it's pines cause they bitch and pine for this shit. It was a pie that was crisp, a crumb that would have fallen, and I would have ate that too, left you with none. Because you suck. Took too long for you to get on to this bandwagon of talk, so I'm pushing you off a cliff that was tall while they all cheer. But it's so far down they can't know what they're cheering about. So why don't you cheer up or chin up if I could have said some cheer up with another arrow I saw from this orchestra, and then I would have been the arc and stone that I thought that has in my dome because I'm a dwarf. With flow I'm actually 4 feet tall. It's all optical illusions beyond. So why don't you go and ask the witch with crystal ball? Which hut would you have found the sticks and mud I helped create with these hearts that connect to these arms? All your ornament would have wigged out because they would have wigged like Kristen, bitch. I love that bitch cause she's smart and funny. Who knew she was smart? I did since the beginning. It takes a fucking whiz to crack a joke cause the timing has to be like this. It has to be dust and dust. Because the Bible tells us such, and the Bible belt would have had to loosen up to flows to make room for most that I can make grow like rose from a bush to get engrossed and it throws. So you're at the edge of what you're seated upon. See to it that strong that I said would hawk through all of an age's dog, because I could have said something honest and with talk, because if I didn't type stuff with my fist on my chin and I'm sitting on stuff. So won't you see that I'm stimpy with a lot? Fuck rinless plasma gun shit. And that time you lapse when I start to be lapping at this breath, then it would have been a labyrinth full of this love and this filth. Used to call Tom more like a rocket. Then I asked Tom if she know. I bet that bitch hard tell me where to go. But I told her first, it's just I forgot. Cause I'm a man with a dome, a singular thought that goes. And I'm not putting all of you down, cause I'm including myself. Bow. I shouldn't have said all, then it would have been all more. Something where it goes. And then we're off to something else. This was the shaman with a bomb. I would have been Prince Charming for y'all. Really fucked up. The cure was this, is a butter knife bitch, so there's a lot of tricks, but I'll tell you which one was best. See that wall? It's loose that are exposed. Won't you go tired, bro? So you can have 2 for 1 with that toss, like a sandbag into a hole. But the hole wasn't dug, cause my bark wasn't all type stuff, and it doesn't take Dracula with blood that's drawn from a spot on your soft to know that was abyss with serrated soul. Bow. Flowers the picture as they grow back to sacred. Rubber lanterns to get type sick, get a sit stomp with a kid on the bottom limbs. If it didn't type sick, if an idea was strong. I was scratched and I was stiff like a sticker that I bought and I owned when I was a kid, and the claws of my arm would be up because then the notch was gone. Would you have really learned from someone if not from yourself? Take the phone from son I was bought, and sure that bitch was hot. With the tips, because you know what was large. Fill in the names and then we'll be back in the sick right after these messages. We gotta pay them us, and then we pay it forward, dog, or we pay it back. Just paint the bone, the complexion red they never saw. I could have said something with this spectacle zone, as the spectre just wrong. Not an N in the front like the N was off. This part of this song meant this so much. And pretend my arms went out and they never stopped. It's like Stretch Armstrong and the best dream that he ever had. The wettest, the blondest, and she was the bestest, bent over the carvest with the sharpest, one artist. TWA is the sadist. Just wait for the rain. It's a message to you. Full insane? No, couldn't be. It is corpus mortis until I scope you all because I'm an alien. I mean an Indian. Oops, I'm exposed. On horse, maybe them words would help. So I'm bark in the flesh, then I would have been an octopus with a saucer corpse like that. Y'all would have paid half of a pence to see some of this red, because I read my pints and shit. Do it right and shit. Super red. Do it till the bitch would have got black and blue. Not really though. Bad metaphor, bad joke, a bad egg, a bad yolk, a bad front row, when the back didn't show because they stood up. And no one told them to stop, because they were polite even though they paid a lot type stuff. That's paying it forward to yourself. Getting selfish with a shellfish that wouldn't divulge what it kept type shit on the sands that you would have stepped just to see those. Well done type shit. That's what's up. Bow.